Alright, so yesterday I pulled the header off and checked the valve on the one that spit the shim. That one, I believe. And it's still seating just fine. So I'm going to proceed with repairing the bucket. But I have old 05 heads from my 2.2 built motor that have shimless buckets in them. So what I'm going to do today is pull all the buckets out from the poor old 2.2 that's been shelved ever since it wore a bearing. And I'm going to salvage the shimless buckets out of these heads, put them in these heads. Hopefully the clearances work out, or worst case I only have to buy a couple shims. Alright, so I got all the buckets out of the other heads. Now they all have little markings in them, 501, 502, 495. That's the thickness of for setting the valve lash. Now, obviously it's a big crapshoot because those don't go to these heads. I gotta remeasure them all, and I'm hoping with all those assorted sizes, with a little time and patience, a lot of retorquing cams, I can get them all within spec, or at least better than they are now, because this stock motor is about 2 to 3 thousandths tighter than spec. So they're all measuring 006, 008. I think the specs are 008, 010. So, but something else I wanted to, another reason I'm doing this is because these shimless ones are considerably lighter than these shimmed buckets. So not only these are basically, that is only this. Now these shimmed buckets have this solid iron shim on top of that, basically, and that adds a lot of weight, and when you're revving high RPMs, that extra weight obviously slows things down and creates more risk of this happening again. And with the 6-speed coming, I probably gonna be doing a lot more launching and driving like a doof, so I want as little risk as possible. So that's another reason why I'm ripping down this perfectly good motor to reinstall shimless buckets. But I'm waiting on Amazon to deliver my 10mm adapter for my 1/2-inch impact, because anyone that's taken a Subaru apart knows you do not want to mess those up. They can make or break your entire weekend. See you later.